Hello everyone. Very good evening. Welcome to Study Online and welcome to Front-End Technologies courses. I'm audible. If I'm audible, please do respond in the chat box. Guys, there is a section called as Q&A, or I don't know whether chat box is visible for you people or not. Is the chat box is visible? Please do respond. Okay, great. No issues. I think chat is not visible, right? You know why? Why chat is not visible? Any idea?
Recording in progress.
So I hope chat will be visible. I don't know in some of your mobile or laptop. I don't know why it's not visible. It's okay. Maybe if you could respond in the Q&A section, I'll be able to see you people. That is whatever the response that you'll be giving. And this is a webinar. That is the reason you'll not be able to see all those things. Just tell me whether people are able to hear my voice. That's it. Maybe if you could able to hear my voice without anything, we can just start the class. Are you able to hear my voice? Okay, it's okay. Maybe if chat is disabled, no issues. I think you can respond in Q&A, right? You can respond in Q&A. Okay. Whatever the thing that you're responding, I think in Q&A, the other messages are not disturbing you guys, right? Yes or no? Maybe the rest of the people, whatever they are responding in the Q&A, I hope it's not disturbing you guys, right? Okay, is the other chat visible or okay, chat is disabled. Okay, great. I think without any hesitation, easily you can have a complete concentration. Okay, let me start with the class. What is the time now? I think it's almost 3 minutes are done. Okay, great. Could you people respond? What is the course name? Usually that's what my first question. If I start any course, what is the course name? Could you people respond in the Q&A section? Why? Because you people should be having at least some basic knowledge, right? So somebody sent a link. That's the reason we are attending, sir. That should not be the case, right? At least you should be having some clear-cut picture about what is the technology that you're going to learn. That is the reason. That's the reason I'm asking this question. Okay, front-end technology, front technology. Okay, it is not front technology. Okay, great. Okay, before starting with the class, fine. I have two requirements from my side. Guys, I have two requirements from my side, or you can just take it as a mandatory thing or whatever it may be. But I would expect you to do that. But if you're not doing that, I cannot have the what I can tell complete control over you people. Why? Because it's an online class. That's the thing. First thing, you tell me how many of them are attending the class from mobile phone, laptop. If your answer is mobile phone, respond M in the QA section. There is a chat. If your answer is laptop, respond L in the QA section so that I can just see your text. Okay, laptop. Very good. I can see majority of them are attending from laptop. Seriously, I appreciate that. Sir, why, sir? Why you are asking all these silly questions, sir? Guys, many people will tell online is not effective. Correct? That's what the thing that is there. Yes or no? Many people will tell online is not effective, offline is effective. Many college lecturers or principal, if I go and ask them, they will tell, see Sandesh, offline is effective, online is not effective. Because according to me, if the content is effective, everything will be effective. Yes or no? If the content is effective, it might be online or offline. 100% students will listen. That is for sure. but some level of interest should be shown from the student when it comes to online session. That I'll agree. Some extra effort the student should put. Why I'm discussing all these things, if you ask me, it's online course, whatever I have started. Fine. That's the reason I would suggest you, or I would recommend you to attend a class from laptop for better experience. Sir, I don't have laptop, sir. If you don't have laptop, then ultimately you can just watch the class or attend the class from mobile phone. But if you have laptop, please attend the class via laptop. Is that clear? Yes, please do respond. Is that clear? Okay, great. First one, attend the class from laptop. If you don't have, then you can just go with the mobile phone. Why? Because you'll have a better experience, and that's up to your wish. Maybe if you have any background disturbance or something like that, always I would suggest the people not to use headphones while listening to the class. Is that clear, guys? Please don't use headphones. Don't use. Why, sir? Why you're telling like that? Guys, you tell me. If you attend a class for 1 hour, fine, 100%, 100%, you will feel stressed. Correct, right? Yes or no? If you hear my voice for continuous 1 hour, maybe if you have experience by watching the movies for 3 hours continuously by using headphones, then that's fine. If not 100%, you will feel a little bit of pain. That's the reason don't use headphones. Maybe if there is any background disturbance, then use headphones or headsets or earpod, whatever it may be. That's according to your wish. Fine. Second one, please do respond properly, everyone. Whenever you want to learn something, maybe it might be in your school days, it might be in your engineering days, it might be in your working environment, it doesn't matter. If you want to remember that for a longer duration, don't you think you have to record it somewhere? Yes or no? Record means it's not recording the particular video. Yes, that's also fine. That's very good if you want to revise. But already you have learned something. If you want to recollect from your memory at the earliest, at that point of time, don't you think you have to write that somewhere? Yes or no? 100% you have to write in your own words or something like that. Correct, right? That's the reason I'll be giving the notes. I'll be giving the notes, but I would recommend you people to write the handwritten notes. Sir, how you will give the notes, sir? You will get to know how I'll be giving the notes. Fine. I'll be giving the running notes in the class itself in the text file. The text file also I'll send it to you. But I don't want you people to take the Xerox or print out and all. Fine. Write the notes with your own good handwriting or bad handwriting. It doesn't matter. Is that clear? Okay, these are the two things from my side. Sir, what about the course fee, sir? Could you people please tell me the course fee? What is the amount that you have to pay? Yes, many of them are asking this question. That's the reason clearly I have mentioned in the poster. Guys, what is the course fee that you have to pay? Now, what is the amount that you have to pay? Zero, that's it. 0 rupees. Now only I'm telling 100% your complete data is secured with me. Fine. And if you are attending from some of the colleges or whatever, maybe I don't know, fine. Almost around some 400 plus students are attending today's class. Fine. If somebody is asking any amount, please don't give. Is that clear? Why? Because I'm doing this course for free of cost. I want the end users, that means the students, to attend the class for free of cost. Is that clear, guys? It's a completely free course. No, I'm telling you, it's a completely free course. Okay, sir, what is the duration, sir? I'll tell you what is the duration. Many of them, sir, if it is a free course, what people will do, I know, sir. They will do some 1 week of class, or they will do some 2 weeks of class. That to half class they'll do, or 3 weeks of class they'll do, and they'll wind up. But when it comes to study online, or when it comes to my style of teaching, if something has to be done, I'll do it completely. If not, I'll not do it. Fine. Complete end-to-end course, that to the core, to the depth, I'll be teaching. Is that clear, guys? That's why, because directly I could have started with the topic HTML. This is the topic. No. First of all, you should be having the complete clarity about what this course and why you are here. Everything you should be aware. That's the reason. Okay, sir, what you will teach, if you ask me. This is the front-end technology, or few people might be calling it as UI, that is user interface. I'll just tell front-end technology course. Okay, under this front-end technologies, I'll be teaching 4 important technology. If you are aware of those 4 technologies, could you people please to respond? One more very important thing. Thanks for reminding. Thanks for reminding. After the course, you will be getting a certificate. You will be getting a certificate. For that certificate also, I'll not be asking a single rupee. Is that clear? Guys, but one thing, I'll be taking the attendance. Fine. Not like how college lecturers will take, but like calling the name. We was one Madhuri Sahana. Not like that. I have a automation process for that. Fine. Your attendance will be taken. And initial days, I'll be taking the attendance via Google form. Later, for that, we have automation process. Now only I'm telling, if I feel, I'll not be giving any examination at all. Why? Because easily it can be copied. But one thing, in order to get the certificate, at least you should have attended 60% of the classes. Is that clear? Yes. Please do respond in the chat box. Out of 100%, for example, if I take, assume that if I take 30 classes, in that 30 classes, minimum you should have attended 20 above class, whatever it may be, according to 60% what it comes. Is that clear, guys? Guys, please don't feel like, is that clear? Okay. You'll be getting a certificate. Thanks for reminding. Don't worry, 100% I'm going to clarify all your doubts before me starting with the technology. Okay, when it comes to front-end technologies, you tell me what you're going to learn in this particular front-end technologies. Under this course, whatever I have started. And let me write the date. I think today's date happens to be 21st February 2023. And the timings of this batch will be 7 p.m. to, I will tell 8 p.m., but I might be taking some extra 10-20 minutes based upon the content. Now only I'm telling. It's not fixed. 7 means 7. No, this time is fixed. Exact 7 I'll start. But this time varies upon the topic. Some extra 10-15 minutes I might take. Is that clear? Please do respond. Guys, just give me 1 minute. Okay, great. I hope you got the clarity about the duration. That is 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Many people are asking, sir, what is the duration of the class? Fine. Yes, already I have told it's an in-depth content of front-end technology, whatever I'm doing. Fine. That is the reason. You will be learning HTML, complete HTML you will be learning. You will be learning CSS. Later, you'll be learning something called as Bootstrap. Bootstrap. After Bootstrap, you'll be learning something called as JavaScript. JavaScript. Is that clear? Guys, please do respond in the chat box. I'm not seeing any chat. Okay, great. You'll be learning HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, JavaScript. Now, as every doubt I'll clear, but you should be having some patience, some level of patience for initial 10 minutes. I know what are the questions that people are asking. HTML in detail I'll teach so that you need not to refer any other content, or when it comes to interview, directly using the content, whatever I'll be teaching, easily you can crack the interview. CSS also same, Bootstrap also same. But when it comes to JavaScript, I'm only telling, guys, don't you think JavaScript is a separate course? Will you agree with my point? When it comes to JavaScript, it's a separate in detail course. Correct, right? JavaScript is a separate in detail course. Yes. But as a fresher level, I'll be teaching JavaScript. Not like some 2 to 3 years of experience candidate level content. Is that clear? No one I'm telling. Is that clear, guys? Please do respond. Sir, what is the duration, sir? Guys, for HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, I have decided, I know it will take around some 20 hours. For JavaScript, I have decided another 20 hours or 25 hours. Is that clear? That's what I have decided. The course duration will be 1 to 2 months. Is that clear, guys? In between, minimum 1 month it will take, not more than 2 months. Is that clear for everyone? This is the duration of the course. And for complete 1 to 2 months course, you need not to pay a single rupee for that. Is that clear for everyone? Please do respond in the chat box. I can see many answers. Okay, great. Now, I hope you got the clarity when the course got started and what is the time duration. Okay, many of them are asking, sir, what is the days? How many days you'll be taking, sir? Monday to Friday is what I'll be taking. Why? Because this is a weekday batch, whatever I have started. This is the weekday batch, whatever I have started. But weekend, as of now, I don't know when I'll be starting, but not sure like this month. Maybe next month I might be starting. But better attend the weekday batch. That's what I would suggest for everyone. But because as I'm also working, sorry, I forgot to introduce about myself. I think many of them are not aware of my name, all those things, right? Guys, you know what's my name? You know what is my name? Sorry, I forgot to introduce. I think many of them are already aware of my name. If not, my name is Sandesh HS, and I have around almost 6 years of experience in the IT industry. Fine. Right now, I'm working as a senior full stack developer in one of the top MNC. Fine. Teaching happens to be my passion. That's the reason from past 5.5 years I'm into this teaching domain as well. And I have started an institute called as Study Online. For that Study Online, not exactly today. Fine. It's a third year anniversary for Study Online. That's the main thing that I have thought of giving front end as well as the database course next week for free of cost. Almost 3 years completed. That's the main reason. I think many of them are saying congratulations. Yeah, thank you so much. I hope this is the small introduction about me. Is that fine? Maybe going ahead, you'll get to know more about me. But as of now, maybe if you're aware of my name, that is more than sufficient. Maybe you can just call me Sandesh or Sandesh sir, Sandy, whatever you want. That's up to your wish. Okay. Let me just come back here so that I want you people to get some clarity. It's a weekday batch, but weekend, as I'm not sure why, because I told that I'm also a working professional. That's the reason. And I do have some other commitments as well. But as of now, I don't think I'll be starting any weekend batch for this particular free courses. That's the reason better to attend the weekday batch itself. And regarding the morning slot, I'll let you know. But everyone, please do attend the evening slot for this complete week. Is that fine? Please attend for this complete week. And many of them are asking, sir, if we miss the class, will you give the recorded video, sir? 100% I'll be giving the recorded video. Is that clear, guys? Please do respond. Is that clear for everyone? If you miss the class, you will be getting a recorded video, that too for free of cost. Even though it cost some amount for me, trust me, guys, there is a website of Study Online, there is mobile application of Study Online. Regarding all those things, I'll tell you, 100% trust me, it will cost some amount for me to give you the access, but I'll be giving for free of cost. But only for the students who are regular to the class. Is that clear for everyone? If somebody is not attending the live class, directly if they're asking the access for recorded content, 100% sorry. If you're regular for the live class, then if you miss the class in between, then I'll be giving the free access. Is that clear, guys? Please do respond. Guys, one thing for this for the front end as well as database, I'll not be asking any amount from your side. Why? Because from past 3 years, trust me, I have not done any branding. I have not done any sort of huge branding and all. So then how come students will come? It's only because of word of mouth. That's it. I think if you are my previous batch student, then you people are aware. Maybe if you attend a class, you will refer your friends. They will refer their friends. That's how the things are working. And some of the college lecturers will approach and I'll approach them. And because of that, I'm just getting the students. Fine, I have not taken this as a full time. Guys, one more thing. Many of them are asking, sir, is it for freshers or experienced? You might be a fresher, you might be experienced. It doesn't matter. Guys, just give me 1 minute. Okay, great. I'm audible, guys. Please do respond. I'm audible. What happened to the Zoom? Yep, great. Okay, if you are a fifth sem student, the one I'm telling, please don't attend the class. Why? Because the exams are going on. So please concentrate on that. Later, I'll tell you what is the solution for you people. Is that clear? If you are a fifth sem, please don't attend the class. Why? Because exams are there. Please concentrate on your exam. Okay. Okay. Is there any other specific doubt that you have? I think good to start with the class, right? If you have any doubts, then please do ask the doubt in the chat box so that I can just clarify all your doubts. Yes, is there any doubt for anyone? Yes or no? Please do respond. I think many of them are asking, sir, my questions were not asked. I'm really sorry, Sneha. There were around some 1,500 chat. Fine. That's the reason. Maybe you can just, can you retype the, what I can tell, question? How many days? Already I have addressed. One more very important thing. Many of them are asking, sir, is there any prerequisite or is there any knowledge that we should be having to learn these technologies, sir? Guys, trust me, from scratch to the depth, I'll teach. If you don't know anything about this, don't worry, I'll take care. Is that clear for everyone? Please do respond. If you don't know anything about that, 100% I'll take care from scratch. You need not to worry about that. One more thing, guys, anybody can attend. I think you have a link, right? Same link is what for tomorrow's class. And until I complete this course, same link, you can share it with your friend. Anyone can attend. And please don't be selfish. If you're attending the class, don't be don't be having that mindset like, okay, let me attend, let me learn, let me get a job. Please share it with someone so that it will be useful for them. Vishwa, I'll respond for your question, man. Third sem students can attend, eighth sem students can attend. If you're a working professional, if you're not working professional, anybody can attend the course. Is that fine? Okay, I'll start. I think this is the first time that I have wasted 20 minutes or 20 or 25 minutes. Fine then, let me start with the class. Are you people able to see the screen? Please do respond. Are you able to see the screen? That's why, because this is what the mode of interaction between you people and me. Fine. Whatever the question that I'll be asking, you have to respond in the chat box. You can ask, sir, please give the option to unmute the students. Maybe if I give that option 100%, I know there will be a lot of disturbance. That's it. I don't want all those things. I'll just do one thing. I would like to create a new folder that happens to be front-end technologies. Today's date happens to be 21st Feb 2023. Inside that, I would like to create a new file, new text file. For that, I'll just tell session number one, or let me just tell day one. Okay, I hope you people are able to see day one file. I hope you're able to see that. Are you people able to see the notes, day one notes? Okay, great. As many people will call front-end technologies or UI technologies. Here, many of them will call front-end technologies or technologies, whatever it may be. Front-end technologies, or few people might be calling it as UI. Sir, what is the meaning of UI, sir? User interface. See here, user interface. Why the name user interface? I'll tell you. Among this UI technology or front-end technology, so many technologies will come, but I have decided to teach HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, JavaScript. Now, listen properly. Listen. Sir, why the name UI technology or why the name front-end technology, sir? Technologies which are used to develop A web application is only referred as UI technology. That means, sir, can you just give me some examples, sir? 100%. Guys, have you seen Google? Please do respond. Have you seen Google? Or forget about Google. Have you seen Facebook? Please do respond. Have you seen Facebook website? That means if you type facebook.com, www.facebook.com, whatever maybe, don't you think this is a website? This is a website where you'll be entering your email, where you'll be entering your password and log in, and you can just do whatever the activity that you want. Similarly, like Facebook, we have a Book My Show. Maybe if I enter Book My Show, this is the website of the Book My Show. Now you tell me, as an end user, don't you think you're able to see something on the screen? Yes or no? As an end user, you people are able to see something on the screen. Correct, right? This is only referred as user. Right now, Sandesh is the user who I'm seeing some interface of Book My Show. Some interface I'm seeing. That's the reason user interface of this web application called as Book My Show. In this user interface, movies is there, stream is there, events, plays, sports, activities, buzz, whatever the sign in button is there, logo is there, some images are there, and some poster is there. Fine. Some links are there. You don't worry about that. That means this is a web application or some website is there. Now, if somebody is asking, what is the definition of front-end technology or what is UI technology? Why the name? The answer is pretty simple. Technologies which are used to develop the web application or website user interface is only called as UI technology. Again, I will repeat, technologies which are used to develop web applications user interface. Web applications user interface is called as UI technology. Okay, sir, how many UI technologies are there, sir? There are so many UI technologies. Fine. Among that, I have decided to teach these things. HTML, CSS, Bootstrap. These are the technologies which are used to develop the web application user interface. Like this Angular is also there, but I'll not be teaching Angular in this particular course. Separately, I might be teaching in future. That's a framework. Now, there are so many websites. See here, we do have a website for Study Online. Maybe in tomorrow's session, I'll just show you the website of Study Online. See here, studyonlinetech.com, google.com, facebook.com, bookmyshow.com. All these things are having a web application. In order to develop that user interface, we'll be using some technologies. For that only, the name is the front-end technologies. Example, these are the front-end technologies. Is that clear? Guys, best example, guys. If I tell you some social media applications, fine, like how front-end technologies. If I tell you social media application, don't you think you will tell Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, something like that you will tell? Those are the applications that will come under social media. Similarly, these are the technologies that will come under front-end technologies. There are still so many other technologies, fine. Angular is there, so many other technologies are there, but these are the prominent technologies, whatever I have written. Next, basic front-end technology. If somebody is asking, I will tell HTML, CSS, JavaScript. These are the basic front-end technologies. Is that fine? Okay, sir. What about Bootstrap, sir? Bootstrap, I would consider that Bootstrap as a library. Is that fine? It's not a technology according to me. Not according to me. Maybe in general, it's not a technology. It's a library. Fine. Advanced front-end library. There are Bootstrap, jQuery is there. Similarly, maybe framework is also there. The end-to-end front-end framework is there. Okay, sir, which is the end-to-end front-end framework, sir? Angular is there. Is that fine? Angular is the best example. Is that clear, guys? Please do respond. Okay, but what you'll be learning in this particular course, if you ask me, HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, JavaScript is what you'll be learning. Next what, sir? Now, some of them might be having the doubt. Sir, you told to develop the web application user interface. That means whatever we will see from our eyes, that is only called as user interface. What is web application, sir? Application which will provide the service over the web is called as web application. That means, don't you think web means internet? Correct, right? If I open the browser and if my laptop is having internet connection, at that point of time, what I can do? 100% I can just search for some of the application. Maybe if I want to book a ticket, then I'll use Book My Show application. And if I want to book a bus or any whatever it may be, then I'll go with Red Bus, Abhi Bus, something like that. And if I want to purchase some course, I'll go with studyonlinetech.com, something like that. Fine. That means what is a web application? If somebody is asking, your answer should be application which will provide the service over web is only called as web application. See here, the applications which will provide services over the web is called as web applications. Is that clear for everyone, guys? Please do respond. Please do respond. If you are responding in the chat box, then only I can proceed further. At least respond is over. That's it. Okay, great. Next. Every web application, you might consider Book My Show. Fine, you might consider Book My Show, or you might consider Study Online. Fine, we do have an application that is web application. You might consider any application. Fine, any web application you consider. Fine, 100% all the web application will be having three important parts, three important components they'll be having. Okay, sir, which are those three important components, sir? In order to develop this particular web application, three important components are required. Which are those, if you ask me? Three layers is what I will call. Three stack is what I will call. Or three component is what I will call. Front-end, back-end, database. Every web application consisting of three components: front-end, back-end, database. Now you are learning front-end. Next week, that is coming Monday, 27th February, I'll be starting with SQL batch. That is also for free of cost. You'll be learning database. So what about backend, sir? Everything I cannot do it for free of cost, and I don't have time for that as well. Is that fine? Okay, great. Guys, please do respond in the chat box. If you consider any web application, how many components will be there? Please do respond in the chat box. How many components will be there? As I know it might look very silly, the question, whatever I'm asking, but if you make it as a habit of telling the answer in the chat box, trust me, you'll enjoy the session. Trust me, you'll enjoy the session. And one more thing. I hope your dad or mom would have kept a proper name for you people. Fine, a beautiful name is what they would have kept. That's the reason. Please rename yourself. I can see many people giving the name as something and all. That's the reason. But I can't see who is texting in the chat box. That's the reason. Please give the proper name what your parents kept. Maybe if your parents kept the name like how you have written in the display. I don't want to read the name. Fine. I know it's funny for some of them. Please rename yourself. That's a basic common sense. Fine. Okay. Now let me proceed further. Okay, sir, what is front end, sir? Right now you have written three components are there: front end, back end, database. What is front end, sir? It's a layer, or it's a stack, or it's an entity that represents what end user is seeing on the website. Whatever I'm seeing using my eyes, whatever I'm seeing on the website, that is only called as front end. In order to develop that front end, so many technologies are used like HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, JavaScript, jQuery, Angular, etc. This is what we will call it as front end. Is that clear, guys? Maybe if somebody is asking what is front end, it represents what end user is seeing on the website. It might be any website. It might be Book My Show website. It might be any other website. What you're gonna see on the website, that is only called as front end. In order to develop that front end, they'll be using these technologies. Is that clear, guys? Please do respond. Is that clear? Okay, let me just take one example so that you'll get even more clarity. I hope you people are able to see Book My Show. Now I'll just consider spicejet.com. Maybe if you just click on SpiceJet, see here, this is front end. Whatever I can see, this only front end. In order to develop this particular radio button, in order to develop this particular text box, in order to develop this particular options, all those things, fine. Front end technology is used. Is that clear, guys? See here, if I hover the mouse, something is displayed. I'm not clicking. If I hover the mouse, something is coming. If I click here, something will happen. Don't you think whatever I'm seeing using my eyes, fine, that is only called as front end. Is that clear, guys? In order to develop that front end, some of the technologies are used like HTML, CSS, Bootstrap. Later, you'll get the clarity for what HTML is used, for what CSS is used, for what purpose Bootstrap is used, for what purpose JavaScript, for what purpose Angular will be used. Everything I'll teach you. Don't worry about that. But as of now, I hope you got the basic clarity. Now, what is HTML, sir? That's what is HTML. At least, can you people tell me the what I can tell, abbreviation of that? What is HTML? I'm not able to see anything in the chat. What is HTML? Hypertext Markup Language. After teaching HTML for 2 days, I'll tell you why the language name is Hypertext Markup. If I tell right now, nothing you'll understand. You have to see some code in HTML. Then if I tell why it is Hypertext Markup, then you'll understand. Okay, whatever the answer that you told is absolutely correct. HTML, fine. From HTML, I'll be starting today. Today, I'll be starting HTML. That is, from HTML, I'll start. After that CSS, Bootstrap, JavaScript. Hypertext Markup Language. Now, please take 1 minute of time or 30 seconds of time. Everyone in the chat box, please type hypertext markup language. Exactly whatever the highlighted part. Please type that in the chat box. There's nothing going to happen. Maybe simply if you say hi and you'll be typing so many messages in the Instagram for which you'll not be getting a reply. At least type the name. It will be there in your mind for a longer duration. Hypertext markup language, not makeup language, markup language. Spellings, please look at the spelling. Hypertext markup language. Okay, great. If you ask me, in order to develop any web application, is it compulsory to have HTML? Yes, it's a compulsory, it's a mandatory technology for web application development or web development. Is that clear, guys? Please do respond. It's a mandatory technology for web application. Any front-end developer you go and ask, he should be completely aware of HTML. And that is what the meaning of HTML is here. As I'm just writing the basic, later again, I'll start with HTML. But as of now, I just want you to get some clarity about what is HTML, what is CSS. That's the main reason. Fine. Next, after HTML, I'll be teaching, or you people will be learning CSS. Okay, sir, what is CSS, sir? Can you people tell me what is CSS? At least the full form of CSS. What is CSS? After teaching in detail about HTML, you will be learning something called as CSS. What is CSS? Look at the spelling. Cascading style sheets. Cascading style sheets. I want everyone to take 30 seconds of time. Go to Q&A section where I can see the chat, whatever you're typing. Please type the exact name CSS. Cascading. Look at the spelling. Cascading style sheets. Please type it so that it will be there in your mind if you type something. Very good, very good. Okay, sir. Right now, we don't know what is HTML because you told that HTML means hypertext markup language. It is compulsory for every web application. But what about CSS, sir? Is that compulsory, sir? Okay, let me ask one question. Maybe if you're a girl, you please tell me. Fine. Later you will get, maybe later everybody will get to know whether CSS is compulsory or not. Okay. Assume that there is a girl or woman, whatever it may be. Is the makeup compulsory for women? You please do let me know. Now, please don't tell. Sir, only on some vacation or some occasion I'll be doing that makeup, sir. Maybe if there is any marriage, if there is any party, then only I'll go with that makeup, sir. At least if you want to look fair or if you want to look beautiful, 100% you'll go with makeup. Even though the girls are born beautiful, even though they'll do makeup, correct, right? That means they'll think it's compulsory to look fair. That means it's pretty simple, guys. Normally, without makeup also, you can live fine. But it makes even beautiful for the code or for the front end, fine. Just maybe if I just show you the website, fine. Guys, you tell me, I'm just showing you the front end of SpiceJet and Book My Show, which looks more beautiful. You please tell me which looks more beautiful. Please do let me know. As I'm just showing you the Book My Show as well as SpiceJet, which is looking proper front end, proper what I can tell. I think both of them. Among that, I can say Book My Show. Correct, right? Similarly, if I tell, okay, now tell me, no, this is just a website which has been developed using HTML. Maybe a less amount of CSS is used. Don't you think this website is not looking proper, not beautiful? I can tell. Yes or no? As a response, correct, right? See these bars, whatever that is there, it is not proper. But if you just look at here, see how they have done. Is that clear, guys? That means if somebody is asking why CSS or what is CSS, the name itself tells style. Whatever the code that you have written, if you want to make some style for that code, some color change, some background change, some font change, whatever it may be fine, then you can just go with CSS. You can play around with CSS. Is that fine? But I would say it's optional technology, but still every web application consisting of CSS. Is that clear, guys? Please do respond. But nowadays it's compulsory, not nowadays, it is compulsory for any web application. It is an optional technology, but still every web application contains CSS. The main objective of CSS is to add styles to the HTML pages, like giving the colors, font, border, or whatever it may be, something like that. CSS is a language we use to style the HTML document, whatever that we have created. We will create a HTML file. How to create all those things, I will take care. You don't worry about that. In order to style that, we'll be using CSS. Is that clear, guys? Please do respond. Okay, I'll just show you one image. Okay, how many of them are able to see the image, whatever I'm showing? Guys, are people able to see the image, whatever I'm showing in the window? Okay, so that you should not forget what exactly CSS or why CSS will be used. So this is HTML, fine. If you use CSS like this, it will become. One more example I'll show. Maybe if you're a fan of that particular heroine, you should not feel bad. Why? Because every heroine will look same. See here. I mean, if you just look at the HTML like this, it will look. HTML plus CSS like this, it will look. Please don't feel bad. Even I'm a very big fan of Deepika Padukone, but somewhere I found this image in the Google. That's the reason. Just for some explanation purpose, I have just taken. Is that clear, guys? I don't have any personal thing. Okay. And maybe if you just look at this particular cute bird, this is HTML and this is CSS. I hope some 10% clarity you are able to get when it comes to what is HTML, what is CSS. Yes or no? At least after seeing that image, at least are able to get some clarity. What is CSS? What is HTML? Yes or no? Okay, great. Now you understood the basic of HTML. That is what is HTML. That's it. So then what is Bootstrap, sir? What is Bootstrap, sir? It's a most popular CSS framework for developing responsive web page. Sir, what is framework? What is responsive web page? Everything I'll tell you once I start Bootstrap concept. But as of now, I would like to write Bootstrap is the most popular CSS framework. Yes, I'll tell you what is framework. You don't worry about that. Fine. For developing responsive web page. What is that responsive web page? Also, I'll give you the clarity. But as of now, please try to understand. It's just a CSS framework, and it's free. It's an open source front-end development framework, a Chota framework for developing a website as well as a web application. Next is very important thing, JavaScript. JavaScript. So what is JavaScript, sir? Okay, I'll just give you some basic idea. Let me just open the, yep. Guys, please do let me know. In this particular website, today, if you open, same thing will be there. After 10 years, if you open, same thing will be there. See here, if you click on something like home, fine. Don't you think same page it is displaying? Maybe from past 3 years, I'm seeing nothing they have changed. Correct? Nothing they have changed. That means this page, whatever you people are seeing, fine. This page, is that static or dynamic? Static means which will not change. Dynamic means which will change. You please tell me, is that static or dynamic? Please do let me know. Static, very good. In order to develop static pages, fine, maybe easily we can go with HTML. For static response. But if you want some dynamic response, sir, best example, sir, I'll just go with here, okay? I'll just see here. If I select Hyderabad, don't you think dynamically it will change the content? How, sir? Which are the theaters that are there in Hyderabad? Which is the movie that is there in the Hyderabad? At what time the movie will start? Correct, right? Maybe if I select Bangalore or Bengaluru, fine, 100%. What are the movies that is there? See here, this particular Lovebirds movie, fine, it is not there in Hyderabad. So here, if I change it to Hyderabad, it is not coming. See here, it is not coming. But if I change it to Bangalore, it is coming. Correct, right? That means you tell me whatever you have observed right now, is that static or dynamic? Think and answer. Is that static or dynamic? Dynamics means it will keep on changing. Because if you respond, you'll understand. If not, God bless you. That's it. Very good. Very good. Guys, if you want to respond, there is a section called as Q&A. There you can respond. It will be acting as a chat box. There is a section called as Q&A. There you can respond. Is that fine? That means dynamic. Why, sir? Why you are telling all these things, sir? It is pretty simple, my dear. If you want to develop static response, then you'll go for HTML. If you want to develop dynamic response, then you'll go for JavaScript. Is that clear? Some basic knowledge is what I'm giving. As later I'll teach with, I'll go with CSS, Bootstrap, JavaScript in detail. But as of now, just to kickstart, I'm just giving the basic idea. Is that fine? Okay, that means what is JavaScript, if you ask me? It's a language used by programmers across the world to create dynamic and interactive web content like applications and browsers, and it will allow the users to add some interaction between the web application, including some programming logic. Fine. But the main objective of JavaScript is to add the functionality to the HTML pages. A bare HTML pages will be there, a raw HTML pages will be there. In order to add some functionality, we'll be using JavaScript, so that it will give some dynamic nature to the HTML pages. Is that clear, guys? Maybe if I tell like this, you'll be able to understand. See, I'll be writing the points, whatever just now I told. When it comes to JavaScript, see here, JavaScript is used by programmers across the world to create dynamic as well as the interactive web content like applications and browsers. It allows to add the interactivity to the web application, including some logic. The main objective of JavaScript or JS is to add the functionality to the HTML pages. Already there should be a developed HTML pages. For that, in order to add some dynamic nature, we'll be using JavaScript. Is that clear? Some basic idea is what I have given. Please don't think like this is the main usage of JavaScript. No. Is that clear for everyone, guys? Please do respond. For example, if you want to display welcome to study online response, as you tell me, if you open study online website, fine, I'll just display welcome to study online. Is that dynamic or static? You please tell me. Let's see how many of them will tell the answer. Assume that if you open the website of study online, I'll just give you the message saying, I'll just display the message saying, welcome to study online. Don't you think it's a static? It's a static. Then easily we can go with what? HTML. See here, to display welcome to study online response to the end user, only HTML is enough. That's more than sufficient because it's static response. But if I want to display the time, fine, if I want to display the proper time, and If I want to greet you people according to the server time, fine. Then don't you think we have to use some extra technology like JavaScript or JSP or PHP? Why? Because we are giving the dynamic response, yes or no? As for example, right now it's a evening, right? Right now it's a evening. I have to display hi student, hi student, fine, good evening. Why? Because the time is almost 7:30 or 8 o'clock. That's the reason I have to say good evening. I don't think it's a dynamic response at that point of time. So here to display current server date, server means the computer, whatever it may be, fine. A computer date, time to the end user. Only HTML is not enough. Fine. Some extra things should be used like JavaScript. Please don't think like in order to give dynamic response, we have to go with JavaScript. No, you can use JSP, you can use PHP, because ultimately those technologies are also used to provide the dynamic response. But the famous technology to provide the dynamic response happens to be JavaScript. Is that clear? That's the reason I have chosen the technology to teach. Now, if somebody is asking, what is the difference between static response and dynamic response? You please tell me the examples, whatever I have taken, along with the definition, is that correct or not? Directly I'll paste and I'll read that. Fine. Why? Because I hope already you understood. That's the reason. So here, static response versus dynamic response. If the response is not varied from time to time and person to person, then it is considered as static response. It will not change, it will not vary. Then it is considered as static response. A best example, guys, if you look at the login page of Gmail, for me also, same. Maybe if I open the login page of Gmail, same thing it will display. Will you agree with my point, guys? Please do respond. If I type www.gmail.com, don't you think same login page will come? For me also, for you people also. It is static, it will not vary. And if I open the home page of ICICI Bank, same. But if the response will vary from time to time, person to person, then it is referred as dynamic response. Then it is referred as dynamic response. Best example. Let's take Gmail itself. Let's take Gmail itself. Don't you think inbox page of my Gmail account is different? Your Gmail account is different? Yes or no? Inbox. Maybe if I open my inbox, 100% it will be different. Your inbox will be different. Maybe you might tell, sir, style will be same, sir. Style will be same, but the content is different. Some of the functionality might be different. Correct, right? And if I check the bank balance of ICICI Bank, your bank, that is your balance page might be different. Your transaction page might be different. Instead of balance, I'll just tell transaction page of ICICI Bank. Maybe if I open my transaction, it will be different. Your transaction will be different. Correct, right? Why? Because dynamically it will keep on changing. Now tell me, guys, did you get the clarity? 5% clarity. Why JavaScript? Bootstrap, I'll give you the clarity. In order to enhance some extra style. Okay, let's tell like this. Assume that if a girl is there, HTML is there, HTML is there, HTML. Fine. Maybe I'm just giving some examples so that guys, no one I'm telling girls should not feel bad. Fine. I'm just taking the example. If there is a girl, assume that HTML. Fine. If she is doing a normal makeup, fine. Maybe if she is doing a normal makeup, then CSS. Assume that she has done CSS. Fine. I don't know, guys, what is that? Some makeup will be there, right? If you put water also, that makeup will be there. I think it's called as HD makeup or something like that they will call. I don't know. Could you people tell me what is the name of that particular makeup? Okay, very good. That means if a girl is doing some HD makeup and some other extra makeup, then assume that it's a high-end makeup, right? That's the reason. Bootstrap. Bootstrap. Is that fine? But if you want some response, maybe I cannot compare JavaScript. I hope you understood what is HTML, what is CSS, Bootstrap. But if I take up the topic, then you'll understand. JavaScript, if you want some dynamic response, then you will go for JavaScript. Is that clear, guys? Please do respond. Is that clear? I want everyone to respond in the chat box. Okay, great. Now, whatever that I have taught, static response, dynamic response. Next, a JavaScript, Bootstrap, CSS, all those things will come under front end. All those things will come under front end. Next, when it comes to database, when it comes to front end, you understood fine. Okay, sir, what about this backend, sir? What about this backend, sir? What about database, sir? These two things, I'll just give you the clarity. After giving the clarity, directly I'll start with HTML class. Is that clear for everyone? Please do respond in the chat box. Is that clear? I'll just take 2 to 3 minutes and I'll just wind up these two things. And directly we'll start with the concept called as HTML. Is that fine? Okay, great. Now, please observe. Before going with that, another 10 minutes extra I will take. Will that be fine? Maybe because I have started the class 5-10 minutes late and you want to have just clarified all your doubts. That's the reason. Some extra 10 minutes I might be taking. Just give your attendance. Wait a minute. I'll just send you one link. I'll just send you one link. Where is that link? Yep. Because I hope all of them are having my WhatsApp number, right? Yes or no? Do you people have my number? Yes or no in the chat box? Do you have no number? Why? Because you'll be getting an intimation via WhatsApp as well. That's the reason. Please do save my WhatsApp number. This is my number. 8553531326. Okay. Please save my number in your mobile phone. If you are present to today's class, fine. You just do one thing. Just open WhatsApp. Because at least I should get some little amount of clarity. Okay, maybe if you already have saved my number, just do one thing. Just respond yes in the WhatsApp. That means just send a message by saying yes in the WhatsApp. Just ping me yes, so that I'll understand. Okay, this fellow has attended a class. Don't worry, I'll not be taking the manual attendance. I'll be taking via Google form. But I want you people to go for your WhatsApp and respond yes. Take your time. Take your time. Still, I can't see many of them responding. Just go to WhatsApp. Maybe if you have not saved my number, just please save my number 8553531326 and respond yes in the chat box. Why? Because if your number is not been saved in my mobile phone, then I'll just save and I'll just send the message for the class, only for technical things. Just respond yes, that's it. No need to tell, sir, today I have attended the class from 7 to 8. Don't tell all those things. Just respond yes. So I'll just get the clarity that you have attended the class. Okay. Now just do one thing. Please do let me know. Are you people able to see some link in the chat now? Yes or no? We can just respond in the QA. As I have displayed my number itself. Same number. Okay. Guys, are you able to see some link in the chat? Are you able to see some link in the chat? I'm not able to see any response. No, no. Okay. Wait a minute. Now, please tell me, are you able to see? I hope yes, maybe. I hope yes. Are you able to see some link? Please do respond. Are you able to see some link? Okay. Could you people just give your attendance there? Could you people just give your attendance there? Just give your name, phone number, and if you have any queries, please do respond. Just take 2 to 3 minutes. Now I'm telling, don't get exit from the session. Still 10 minutes of class is there. 5 to 10 minutes, not more than that. If you have any queries, you can just ask the queries. If not, no need to provide anything there. Still, I cannot see the responses. Still, half of them are yet to give your response. It's just a double verification. That's it, nothing else. Because it's a day one, right? So that I should get some clarity. How many of them attended and how many of them missed the class? Okay, please be very quick in responding in that particular link, whatever I have sent. Just click on that link and just give your attendance. That particular data, whatever you're giving right now, will be counted as attendance. That is front-end technology course. That's the reason front-end TS, something like that I have written. TC, yeah. Okay, still some 50 students are yet to give the attendance. Just please be very quick. Okay, either maybe if you that particular link is not working, just do one thing, just go to WhatsApp and just say yes. Anything is fine. Okay, great, great. Database, anyhow, I'll be starting with database technology from next Monday, that is 27th February 2023. That's the reason in detail about database later I'll speak. But as of now, if I talk 5 minutes about backend, then good to start with HTML concepts. Is that clear, guys? Please do respond. If I speak 5 minutes about backend, then good to start with HTML concept. Is that clear for everyone? Okay, now what is backend? Could you people please tell me what is backend? Guys, do you think on the front end we will do some operations? Correct, right? On the front end we'll do some operation, and we should get the response. We should get the response. Some logic should be there. That's correct, right? For example, if you check the bank balance, if you check the bank balance, or if you just check the transaction from 1st January to February 14th, 2023. Don't you think some logic should be there behind where it will display exact data? Some logic should be there in the backend, correct, right? Some filtration should happen. Or if you click on something, some response you should get. For that, we have to use the backend, or maybe in detail I can explain, I can talk about backend, fine. But basics is what I'm just telling, fine. It's a technology used to decide what should be shown to the end users on the front end. That means backend is responsible to generate the required response to the end user, which is displayed on the front end. When it comes to backend, two important components are there. Okay, sir, which are those two important components, sir? Guys, when it comes to backend, there are two important components. Which are those, if you ask me? First one. If you tell you are a backend developer, you people should be aware of one programming language. You people should be having a solid knowledge on one programming language. Later, you people should be having a solid knowledge on one backend framework. Is that fine? Which language you have learned, in that language only you learn one framework. Is that clear, guys? For example, if you have choose to learn a technology or a programming language called as Python, then you learn the framework of Python. Anybody aware? Can you just tell me the famous framework of Python? Could you please respond in the chat box? The famous framework of Python. Very good. Django, or few people might be calling it as Django. Django is there. Pyramid is there. Flask is there. But Django is a very famous framework, Python framework. Similarly, assume that if you have decided to learn a programming language called as Java, then in Java also you do have some framework. Could you people tell me what is the framework that you have for Java? Famous framework. What is that? So what is the framework that you have in Java? Maybe if you're not aware of these things, no issues. Maybe because anyhow, I'm not going to teach in this course Python, Java, and all. That is in the front end technology, I'll not be teaching Python, Java. That's the reason. So what is the okay? Very good. Spring framework. There is something called a Spring framework. Is that fine? Yeah. But as of now, I'll not speak much about backend. Why? Because you're here to learn front end. I'll speak in detail about that. You're here to learn database. Next week, I'll talk about that. Let me just save this file. Let me just save this file. Let me just save this file. Next, please do respond whether people are able to. Just a minute. Yep. Are you able to see the screen? Front end technologies. Okay, I'll just do one thing. I would like to save this, close this. Day one is just an introduction that I have given. Now what I'll do, I'll tell day two. In day two, now one I'm telling the heading happens to be HTML. From tomorrow, I'll be starting HTML. Many people will be like, sir, already we have learned HTML, sir. Why to learn again? As in detail, I will speak so that you need not to learn again. Fine. When it comes to interview, attending interview, that's the reason. Maybe if you are aware of that, attend the class. Nothing you're gonna lose. Anyhow, it's a free ride. It will be like a revision for you people. That's the reason. From tomorrow, I'll be starting with HTML. Is that clear? Sir, what about today's notes, sir? Day one is there, sir. What about today's notes, sir? Now, listen properly, guys. I'll be creating a Google Drive link. Is that clear for everyone? If I create a Google Drive link and if I upload the notes there, will that be fine? I'll be giving the access for everyone. 100% I'll be giving the access. Is that clear? Where you can just access the notes. Yes, please do respond for this. Is that fine if I do like that? If I create a Google Drive link and if I just give you that link. Okay. Wait a minute. I'm just creating a Google Drive link. In the class itself, I'll give. Okay, front-end technologies 2023. Something like that. I have created a folder. Front-end technologies 2023. Wait a minute. I'll just give you the link. Okay. Inside that, I would like to create, or else directly I'll just upload the file. Where is that file? Yep. Okay. Are you people able to see the Google Drive link? Please do respond. Are you people able to see the Google Drive link? Okay, great. I have just sent the link in the chat. Just check whether you people are able to access the notes or not. If you click on that link, see if you click on that link, 100%, or you just do one thing, you just copy this link, paste it, click on enter, 100% will come like this. Then you do one thing, you please bookmark that. See here, bookmark this tab or save that particular link. So that next time onwards, I need not to give this link. Automatically, every notes will be uploaded here itself. Maybe you can just see here and you can just write the notes. Can I expect everyone to keep a separate 200-page unruled long notebook for front-end technologies? Can I expect everyone? Yes, please do respond. Can I expect everyone to do that? Okay, if you have laptop, then fine. If not, please don't give torture for your parents. That fellow has started front-end technologies. That's the reason I want laptop. No, I know if you get laptop along with front-end technology, some other technology you might watch. Maybe if you don't have laptop, no issues. You have a mobile phone. Guys, can you keep a separate notes, a 200-page unruled long notebook? And today itself, can you update your notes? Please do respond. It's better if you want to become a front-end developer, you should be having a laptop to practice. That's the reason. Better do you get a laptop if you don't have. That's what my suggestion. But don't give torture for your parents. Like, I want 1 lakh laptop, 2 lakh laptop. For 30,000, 35,000, you'll get a proper laptop, a basic laptop. Just purchase that if you don't have, so that you can just practice all those things. Because if you want a job, at least some initial investment has to be done on yourself. Correct, right? Yes or no? Okay, great. I hope I have cleared all your doubts. Now, Lakshmi, please do respond. That is, just ping me in the WhatsApp. I'll just let you know. If you have any specific doubts, don't hesitate, guys. No one I'm telling, please don't feel like I'm a college lecturer where students will hesitate to talk. No, 100% I'll be treating my students as my friends. You can also treat me as my friend, but with some terms and condition. Is that fine? A friend means please don't call me and Macha, where are you? Dude, how are you? Please don't say all those things. It's okay, maybe even if you're telling no issues. Is that clear, guys? Can you write the notes tomorrow before attending tomorrow's class? Tomorrow class also same credentials. You'll be getting a mail if you have registered. Guys, I hope everybody have registered. Yes or no? Have you registered? I hope yes. I hope you people have registered. If not, please do ping me in my WhatsApp. If you have not registered for this course, just save my number or take the screenshot, save my number, ping me in WhatsApp. I'll just send you the registration link. For those who have registered, you'll be getting a WhatsApp message before the class starts, and you'll be getting a mail as well. Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. the class will be there, and it might be 8 p.m. or 8:10 or 8:15. Is that fine, guys? Please do respond. Is that fine? And now only I'm telling, if I have some free time on Saturday, if I get some free time, if I take the class, will that be fine? Now only I'm asking. Will that be fine? Please do respond. Maybe if I get a time, I might be taking the class based upon your response. If everybody agrees, then only I'll take. If not, I'll not take. Many people are asking, sir, what about the recorded video, sir? Recorded video. I want a recorded video, sir. Do one thing. If you have missed the class, from tomorrow I'll start giving the recorded video. Is that clear? Today I'll just send you the YouTube link. Maybe tomorrow in my website, I'll show my study online website, study online mobile application, everything. I'll show it to you. Maybe if you want to have a look on how the website is, how the application is there, you just do one thing, guys. Everybody are having mobile phone right now with you people. Do you have a mobile phone? Yes or no? If you're an Android user, please do one thing. Please do one thing. Go to Play Store. Go to Play Store. Go to Play Store. If you want to do your research, maybe you can just do it. Maybe tomorrow I'll just give you the clarity about what is the website and what does we have everything. You can just go to Play Store and you can just search Study S Capital, O Capital Online. This is the mobile application. From tomorrow onwards, this course will be available there for free of cost. I'll be giving you the access, or you can get the access there itself for free of cost. Tomorrow I'll tell you. I think today is too early. And when it comes to website, this is our website, www.studyonlinetech.com. But as of now, you'll not be able to see. Just a minute. Maybe some of them might be getting confused. Now already there is a HTML video there. For that, amount is there. Now I'm telling, please don't pay for that. Why? Because whatever the live class that I'm doing right now, for this it's free of cost. Is that fine? And whatever my recording that will be available from tomorrow, for that it will be free of cost. Is that clear for everyone? That's the reason I told you tomorrow I'll show it everything. But today itself, if I show, I think it might consume some time. That's the reason. I mean, if you want to download the mobile application, just go and download. Tomorrow I'll just create the course called as front-end technology, and my video will be uploaded. It will be free of cost. Okay. If you have any other specific doubt, no one I'm telling, don't hesitate. Please do ping me in the WhatsApp. Okay. Thank you so much for attending today's class. I hope I have given justice for your 1 hour. Tomorrow, without speaking all these things, directly we'll jump into the HTML topic and we'll start. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for those who are responding in the chat box. Thank you.